What it do, everybody? It's your boy, BX Brother 718_TV, live with Madden NFL20. Legacy Football League 18, custom franchise mode. Got my Oakland Raiders going up against Patrick and his Kansas City Chiefs. Week 2 action. Look at the rebound from week 1 division loss to Broncos. That was the slaughterhouse. I got slaughtered that game. Hopefully we can man
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is the former Jet and Brown, Isaiah Crowell. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
You're mine. He's coming, double up.
Carr gonna throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 6-18. Hey, Alpha. Express. 53. Check 53. Watch the pass.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's complete to Grant. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their
That was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
Yo, give me some. Cut me some slack, man. Cut me some slack, man. I should be able to get them, man. As long as I get my offensive flowing, man.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down.
Truth be told, man, Pat has had my number, man. The Madden before.
Trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
29. 29. Heavy. Check 24.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Carr. This is Crowell on the catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defense dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about
I haven't seen him in action yet this year, man.
Especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size,
but I'm pretty sure it's still the same concept.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Carr caught left side, Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Now a run with Martin. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300.
I don't understand.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
God.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Okay.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To throw is Carr. This is caught. And he'll take it into the
There we
end
go.
zone for a Raider touchdown. Austin Seferian-Jenkins. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I forgot to get the 4-4 defense in there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Check 9. Check 3. Attack.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right
Oh
away.
my God, forgot about fucking
This
Hill
is
still
caught
there.
inside the 15.
Jesus Christ.
And he will
Just
take
fucking
it
know
on
that.
in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Hurts all day. Should have known it, man. I thought I'd actually be able to get to him, though, with the blitz.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the
That's what I
defense to
didn't
knock
do.
the ball away.
Play together. Play together.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
You. 734. Hey, echo. Express. 53. Check 53. Woo-hoo.
Now Carr. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. 11 yards there, first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Check nickel. You're mine. Go. 53, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. Man open left side, it's Williams. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Let's down. Hey, we got 180. 53. Hey, we're good. 180. Low.
After the penalty, it's Crowell. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Oh, come on.
He should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Chris Jones on the stop.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
Check. Down. 180. Check. 53. Mike. All you get is a headache.
3rd down. It's Doug Martin.
Let's go, Doug.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Damn, that shit was cold. Look at that.
They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
You would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, my God, man.
Man, it's caught inside the 10.
Over the top.
And
He
he's
got
gonna
smoked.
have this down
I'd have
deep
shouted
in
that dude,
Oakland
man.
territory. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The point after is good. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Hill all day, Rod. His 2 passes went to Hill so far.
As he sends this one away.
I just got to remember that, man. Shout out that guy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I wonder if anybody got kickback returns yet.
A reminder
touchdowns.
coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife
As long as we go
Stadium.
for it,
Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Bashaud Breeland, the one that got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Exit, exit. Greater one. Wide, get wide. Hey, Delta. 53 to Mike. 53. Express. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the 29, Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, 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 check.
A handoff, running left, Crowell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Check, 53, Mike. Check, 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 check. Check.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Mike. Now, 53, Mike. Switch up, switch up. Put that down. 808. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. No, hey, orbit. 53.
Carr now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. With that grab, by the way, Antonio Brown now over 10,000 receiving yards in his career.
That is an incredible, significant accomplishment. You're saying 10,000 yards? How many other guys have done that in NFL history?
He's the 46th all-time.
And one of the few that are active.
Yeah,
incredible.
There's only a few that are active. He still, though, is a ways away from Jerry Rice, up over 22,000 for the all-time lead. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
To throw again on second down. Carr, his throw caught at about the 5. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Well, try and run for it with Crowell. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. This is Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Keith Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Well, it was second and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now here comes Kansas City. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now...
Oh, you got to be shitting me, man.
Oh, he got position.
Wow.
The end result, 21 yards.
Wow.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, that should have been out.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his running back, Hyde. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes being chased out left. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give us space, man.
He was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
The throw complete here to Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Watch the whip. Hey, high 7. 29.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
What down? 180. 53. Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Raider 1. Heavy. 24. Watch 24.
Carr now on 1st down.
Come on. Oh, my gosh. Overthrow.
Picked off at the 30.
God.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And the kick by Butker is good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Incomplete. Physical play.
I took that guy out of his fucking
down. The
out of his damn route.
Was the intended target, and
out of his coverage. I mean.
Down.
Mike. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Now Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vontaze Burfict able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Let's go, good D.
Third down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. With it is Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Crowell.
Fucking wide receivers can't hold the block, man.
Up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Monday, down. 180. Hey, check. Easy. Kill. 50. Mike, smooth. Target. Mike 50. That's it.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Down. 50 Check. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. 180. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. White. Check. Hey, 734.
Carr to throw on second down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. Nelson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Why is my guys not reacting? I'm like right on that shit.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And again, it's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Williams.
Same fucking toss.
The end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 28-24 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Check 59, Mike is 59.
To throw is Carr. Lets it go for Nelson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Carr, you're looking bad out there, Carr.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Yellow. There's a long light. Check. 59. Yo. Slide back.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Vontaze Burfict picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. They're going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by
Shitting me.
Williams.
Where the fuck are
And
you
they're gonna
at
be
there?
set down around the 15-yard line.
Right
Give
down
him
the
30
seam. You're
yards
late to
there.
it.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field,
Here we
working
go.
against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way,
All right, man.
big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
Okay, man.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Not fast enough yet.
Travis Kelsey. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
I'm going to run you over.
Running left is Crowell.
Face mask.
Works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. 9. Bravo.
From the 31, Carr. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Mike. You ready? 53. Mike. Get ready. Check safety. 694. Hey, Haywood. Express. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got it.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's
Let's
nightmare.
go. Way to fucking read the blockers. Let's go, BX.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jalen Richard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cleveland Farrell in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case, because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. It'll be a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Block that. Let's go. Use the swat. Good shit.
Incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
We play to win. Let's go.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Silver. Go Chiefs. Watch out.
Here's a give to Crowell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
180. Hey, we're good. 180. Watch the pass. Low.
On 2nd down now, Richard. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Switch. Alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, switch gears. Switch that down.
First down
Yo.
carry now for Crowell.
Oh my God.
I think this defense knew what
Good
was
defense.
coming.
I mean,
As
yeah,
he
good
is
D.
smothered behind the line.
But I had him, man.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Now, new 80. Check 53. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 618. 53 for Mike. 53.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Check 53.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this
Would have been
second
a game
half.
changer.
Instead, it's 3rd down.
Easily.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in
bye.
practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
53. Purdue. Hey. 53's the Mike.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run with Crowell. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
Don't play in no
Continue to
water.
possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
You got tight right there. Mike, 53.
Now Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Did Ava say you can have the M&M? First said you can have the M&M.
1st down, Richard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Okay. Hey, you know my defense is still suspect, Truth. I'm not on it as much, man.
3 minutes off the clock already.
He got some good, nice little breaks, though, man.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Nice.
Frank Clark able to
That
record his 5th sack of the season.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for the loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Okay. Put it on, and then put the remote control back, please.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Get the ball right here. Hey, Raider 2. Jumper. Express. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Yeah. You don't want none. Let's go.
From the gun, Carr.
All day, every day, any day.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Couldn't just sit on it here.
That hurt.
Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Oh, you got deep? Raider 1.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Yeah, he definitely is, man. He definitely going to throw the fucking ball, man.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
I just need a good stop right here.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by
that
Gary
right
and
there.
Conley. He was looking
Done
for
it.
Watkins
Good shit,
that time.
yeah.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll run on 1st down. Crowell.
That's the big break right there, E.
To make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Yo, actually, his first play of the last drive before he got intercepted, he had that halfback wide open, man. If he would have just threw it, but he chose to go across the middle to your boy, to his favorite boy Hill.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Oh, my God.
And the play clock is going to run
Forgot
out
that was
here.
an auto motion
They're
play.
in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, pulled it in. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Here we go, man. Good game, Patrick. Good game.
Charles, it's one thing
Definitely
to win.
need
It's
that
another
one,
thing
man.
to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
I don't know. Congrats on the victory, Coach. Early season wins are so important for momentum and team morale, and this was definitely one you can build on. Good luck, and we'll talk soon. Alrighty. Alright, that was big. I'm out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in with your boy, BXBrother718_TV with Madden NFL 20, LFL18 custom franchise mode. My Oakland Raiders just defeated division rival Patrick and his Kansas City Chiefs. Tune in next week as we take on the Vikings on the road. Peace.